Hello, everyone. Good morning. And here we are in the mid of the week because our this speaker is very busy, so it took us really good time to take hold of them. And this is something special. This live is really special as there are so many firsts in our life that we don't forget. Our first, हमारा पहला पहला जो होता है ना हम भूलते नहीं है, right? So this is something first from my life also that yes, I'm not going to forget. So let me see if our speaker is here and we can join them. Okay. Hi, Nalayak engineer. पहला पहला प्यार है किसका? हाय श्वेता. Okay, I can't see our speaker. Hey, hi. Hi, can you see me?
Yes, I can see you. Hello.
Hi, Gurpreet. I think there is some internet issue.
Hmm.
There's some internet issue at your end?
No, not at my end.
At my end? Oh, I'm
Yeah,
sorry for that.
work.
Okay, how are you?
I am good. How are you?
I am happy. Thank you so much for giving us your time.
Like always.
And let me, like always, thank you. So, everyone, let me tell you about Mr. Gurpreet. Mr. Gurpreet is a serial entrepreneur and he's founder and director to thebesharam.com. So, it's a very interesting platform. Guys, we also got our merchandise done from the Besharam. And rest, the story will just connect in the coming time. Apart from it, he has been the facilitator at Techstar Startup Weekend and he's a business strategist. Apart from it, Mr. Gurpreet loves mountaineering, exploring new places, and that's how right now I think he's in the mountains only.
Right.
So that's a little about Mr. Gurpreet that we know. And now we are going to know more about him.
Hmm.
So, thank you again for giving us your time. And here I'm going to shoot my questions to you as always.
Go on.
My first question. So, this is something people know you, but who is Mr. Gurpreet? Who is Gurpreet?
Well, if I have to say, it would be I'm a very simple person. And I just like to, build things, build
Mhm.
businesses. Uh, More thing that passionate me is building processes so that we can like anyone, I'm just one person working for his own passion like that.
Interesting. So, you
Hmm.
were like this since your childhood?
The building businesses, yes. So
Uh-huh.
first,
So I was
so
not meant this, but yes, building businesses if you have taken. So, we would love to know about that.
so I was always from my childhood fascinated by Bill Gates from very childhood. How that man became, how tech, computer, and
Mm-hmm.
how Microsoft built up. So was very
Mm-hmm.
much it with those things.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, It has been something that I have seen in my family, building businesses, how you do it, how you manage things. So
Mm-hmm.
yes, something which gives me that passionate kick to do more.
Interesting. And how was your journey? Like, as you are saying, from childhood you are like this, and you have been inspired to be in the businesses. So I think you are completely on that business mindset. So how
Yes.
was your journey all over? Like since your childhood to right now, like having this awesome life?
So I can tell you that from the age of 14, I have been organizing big events.
Mm-hmm.
Um the founder president with the Interact Club, which is part of
Mm-hmm.
Rotary, and
Mm-hmm.
I have been organizing big events for 14. So I have been into management role for very from very younger in the age to know how to manage people, how to manage things, how to
Mm-hmm.
build things. And if you talk about the journey, so like everyone, it has failures, lot of failures, and it has few successes as well. And ups and down have been there, have seen tough time as well, have seen very good time. So it's a mix of everything. Journey is always, that up and down. And interesting that how if I have to say, that I used to organize events when I was 14. When I went to college, I started building my own startup in the travel
Mm-hmm.
domain with the name escapebot.com. And then we did it for very long, and now a year back we just put it down. And then I have also worked with many uh, I have worked with many big companies in the real estate as a consultant, AIPL. I have also worked with Serious Media, worked with Startup Weekend. So all this has, given me a lot of experience, a lot of, management skills to know how to manage people, how to connect with people, and do things. And only thing
Mm-hmm.
that if I have to say that two things that this journey has given me, I would say there would be two statements. One is there is nothing good or bad in this world. It's just your perception. So don't presume about anyone. Don't presume this will happen or that will happen. Just do things and see yourself what is happening, right? Don't presume that that person will not do it or that person will do it. Just do it on your own and see how things goes. And second thing would be, I say, is believe that you things will happen. Yeah, you have to be patient, and you have to be keep looking that how things are. Be patient. Things don't happen in a night. Journeys don't happen in a night, so it's a long time thing. So be very patient and keep looking what's happening around. Yeah.
So Rome is not built in one day. That's rightly said, huh? Okay, that's interesting.
Mm.
And like in your journey, people they look after all the success stories, and there are hardly some people who talk about their hurdles. So we
Mm.
would like to know what hurdles you have faced.
I think initially the biggest hurdle in India is the very psychology that people here are of the very people want us capitalist growth, but they
Mm-hmm.
have psychology of socialist. If so, whenever you are trying to build a business, they they want that they would be wanting 100 companies like Reliance. But when
Mm-hmm.
you will be building, there is no ecosystem to support you. Number one, even if you have worked very hard and you have built that process and you have built that thing and you are growing, people will start pulling you off. So the very, that's the problem here. First thing, the ecosystem is not here. For sure, it's not here. From registering a company to opening a bank account to, you know, the work ethics with in the people whom you
Mm-hmm.
hire. So, so that happens. Like you hire someone and like you work on them for month after month, and you
Mm-hmm.
have a contract with them for 3 years or something. But if they
Mm-hmm.
get an opportunity with a higher raise, they don't give that there's a contract or there is anything. So that work ethics and commitment is lacks here, because you know uh, raise in the salaries and all happens with time. There's no, no one can stop if you are working best. But
True.
if you are working, mostly what happens, the people we hire, they work here. We train them, we make them what they are. And if they got any offer from the MNC like Uber or anyone, they just leave. So
Hmm.
that Indian talent doesn't want to stay here. That's the biggest
Hmm.
hurdle. As that's the biggest hurdle, that the very Indian capable talent don't wants to stay here. So that's the number one. Uh, the first one I told you as well, that the people here have that cap. People want capitalist growth, but they don't
Hmm.
have a mindset. They still work on the socialist mind, where they want that सबको एक जैसा होना चाहिए. One who is working hard will obviously earn more.
Hmm.
So why that socialist thought process there?
No, no, that's true. I agree with you on this point, but all employers don't have the same mindset also. So it's the employer's game also, not only the employees.
Yes,
So
yes.
even people are exploited. The employees do get exploited. They are not getting well paid. So I think that could also be one reason if they are moving out.
I remember one of my boss telling me that, Gurpreet, if you have joined my company, so
Mm-hmm.
if you have come to this level at my company, and after 2 3 years when you leave, you should be here. That's my responsibility as an employer. That your skills
Yes.
should be upgraded, your skills should be go up. You are a better
Mm-hmm.
person. Leave me, and you will leave me after 2 3 years. That's a sure process. That's in my mind. So I know that after 3 4 years working here, you will leave me. As a
Mm-hmm.
progressive mind, you will leave me. But when you
Mm.
leave, you should be here. So many employers are like this. This also, what they do is this: when someone leaves, they stop their salary, or give them bad reviews, and now, so that's also happen here. So you cannot do. People are
True that.
of taste here.
Hmm. But I things attract. You are very right here. Even I was blessed to have a boss like that, and I never call that person to be a boss because they are the leaders,
Mm,
and was mentored by such kind personality only, where they say if the person is in the team, the person should leave on a higher level. So
correct.
my mentor also used to say, if you are leaving, you should be at a higher level or you should own something. So
Mm,
yeah, that's a blessing to have such mentors.
correct.
Great. That's interesting. So this is the hurdle that we have talked about. So my next question to you would be, what keeps you motivated to do all these?
The very belief system. For me, after my few failures in the life, uh, it became that it's more important to that the process doesn't have. If the process is there,
Hmm.
and with process you get a belief system. So you know that I have built this process, B after A, C after B.
Hmm.
You know that there is a stair that you that process has to be gone. Even if you fail, you know that I have done process till C good. After C, the process D was wrong, and I have failed. So that process, and with process you get that confidence, you get that belief system that okay, this will happen like this, and now let's move on. So also being patient, and also that very belief system that belief system in the positive energy there, the god, that nothing bad can happen, and
Hmm.
just keep. So that's also there, you know
Hmm.
so that belief system comes with the ability to go with the processes. If the
Hmm.
processes, you will have that belief system, no worries, I have done things right till this process. This
Hmm.
next process is something dicey that I have to work on, and you will work on, because these three things are set. Now the fourth thing that I went wrong has to be taken care. But usually
Right.
what happens is people start doing things and they start failing,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
they exactly don't know what thing has gone wrong, because there is no set of processes, there is no set of rules that they follow.
Right.
And in this processes, when I say, the work ethics also comes. It's just not
Mm-hmm.
the how technically you are getting your work done, it's also about the
Mm-hmm.
work ethic that you follow while doing
Mm-hmm.
all this. That's also part of this.
Right. So one very connecting question that I'm getting right into my head right now is, as you talk about rules and ethics, okay, so the present generation, or we call it the Z generation, so the
Mm.
ones who are coming into this industry, the working industry, the working class, all these youngsters, they don't believe, or like they lack somehow. They don't feel like following the rules, right? They believe in breaking the rules. And so what do you want to, any advice that you want to give to them?
Read books. Read,
Interesting.
yeah, just read books, read decent books, and you will, with time, you will have that thought process, you will have that knowledge. See, by reading books, you get that, because you have read something, then obviously if something similar is happening, you will observe it.
Hmm.
So
True.
uh, it is important that you observe things, and then you, if you have that experience, you have gone through something similar, you will correct it up. And
Hmm.
if there's nothing, then how to improve it. So reading is just not about reading books, it's about reading something good. So you
Hmm.
can Google it as well, but you should have a habit of reading, like
Reading.
next 15-20 minutes daily, something out of your not curriculum or office or something that you want for your personal. So that thing should
And
be there, and that comes with the reading books, traveling to people will get a different visions, how people think, how people thought process, how things move. So these two things are very important. Rest, I said, there's nothing good or bad in this world. It's all the person. So what they are doing is not bad. It's just they need some balance.
true.
That comes with best thing.
Okay, so all the buddies, you just have to keep reading and traveling. Travel these days with the full safety, huh? Okay, so one place that you have traveled or you would love to travel again, or any of the place that's your the dream destination. Let's have some fun questions.
Dream destination. See, I went to Ladakh a year back, and I love that. So Ladakh is something I have very positive vibe. I would like to go some North America side and there, because I like the colder part. So I like winters and all. I would like to go to somewhere in North America and have that. So yes, that, but again, Ladakh is, I have some.
Okay, interesting.
Hmm.
And all our viewers, any of the places that you want us to visit, you may drop it there. Okay, the next one, from the traveling to the reading part.
Hmm.
Your favorite read, or you want to recommend?
Hmm. Let me think. So, Rich Dad Poor Dad by Rich Dad Poor Dad has been very,
Hmm.
something
By
which has,
Kioski.
yeah, yeah, by
Hmm.
Kioski. So that has been one of the best book that I have gone through. Lean startup
Hmm.
for the people who are planning to, start their own startups and all. So Lean
Hmm.
startup is there that would go on. And apart from it, I would suggest that you can see. So there, Jugaad is one book, another book that's by an Indian writer that you can go through if you are
Jugaad.
Jugaad. Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
interesting.
yeah. So Jugaad is one of the book which, if I give you some summary, it says
Hmm.
how in India people have a substitute for everything.
Hmm.
how they build things as per their requirements. Be it
Hmm.
the rural India where there is no electricity, but they have built a freezer system with the soil, mitti ke sath freezing system and all is there. The water is
Hmm.
still very chill and all. So how that jugaad happens, how demand and supply can be, work with the
Hmm.
whatever sources are there. And so it's all about that, and it's recommended by Ratan Tata itself. So it's one of
Ah,
the good books. Yeah,
interesting. Yeah, like because he's the man that I look forward to. So,
yeah.
so it's going to
It
be my next read, guys.
it it,
Jugaad.
it it's with me. You can have it.
Thank you so much. Okay, pardon me for a second. So I'm just sitting outside having the sun bath parallelly. Okay. Um, a fun question or a serious question? Let's have some myth busters.
Okay.
Okay. One thing that people think that this is Gurpreet, but
Hmm.
in real life you are not.
Okay.
Let's break their myths. One thing people usually think like this is you, but in real sense you are not that.
People think I'm very serious, but I'm not.
Sorry, I missed you.
People think that I'm very serious and I'm
Okay.
very skeptical with things, but actually
Mhm.
not. I just like to keep a mum and enjoy people having that thought process. अरे नहीं मैंने कुछ गलत कर दिया अरे ये कुछ बोल नहीं पाया and all. I enjoy that. Now you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what should I say now? Okay, fine. Okay, let me shoot my next question to you. How do you manage your day? Like when you say you are a serial entrepreneur, you love to travel, you read, there's so many things you have on your plate, right? So, how do you manage your day?
I have a schedule. I schedule my day.
Mm-hmm.
When I'm on working mode, I schedule my day, and things are pre-sorted for me. So usually I use Google Calendar, or I have my date-wise diary as well. So I just write down what I have to
Mm-hmm.
do on that particular date, and then I fix the timing, what timings and all. So again, something that I take care is work is one thing. I usually like to work like from 10 to 5,
Mm-hmm.
and apart from other time, if something urgent is there, I will work after that. Rather, I after that I would like to give it to my personal time, gymming, other things,
Mm-hmm.
personal care and all, sitting with family, discussing things. So yes, so I just like to keep things balanced. There should not be the way like we do usually, that we are working, and so there's no balance. So रात को भी 11 बजे लैपटॉप खोल के काम कर रहे. So
Mm-hmm.
usually I, so if something urgent is there and things are lined up which are not done, so that I will do now. But
Mm-hmm.
previously I used to do this, but now I don't. I'm married now. So yes, so now things don't go that way.
Okay. Okay. So I believe all these people who are into businesses and have those thought process, I believe they are, as you talked about jugaad, right? So I feel they are all jugadu and khurafati, like our typical two Indian words, khurafati and jugadu. So they are in their childhood. So any particular incident that you remember that you have done such things, any
God,
particular incident that you want to share?
I have to think. I have done many, but just
Anyone, not many.
so just I'm thinking which one. So let me think. Um, I just don't remember anything. So I just know that I have been doing this for very long, but कुछ अभी दिमाग में आ खुराफाती सा. But I been very notorious in my childhood, as I have done a lot of things. So, but अभी something जुगाड़ जुगाड़ वाला ऐसा कुछ ध्यान नहीं आ रहा. Honestly, जुगाड़ जुगाड़
Any notorious, like,
notorious.
generally our parents used to tell, अरे छोटे थे तो he used to do this and all, ये तो ऐसा करता था, इतना शरारती था. Any particular incidents?
So there was so usually there was a slant. तो हमारे यहाँ
Mm-hmm.
ना गाड़ी वो थोड़े ढलान में स्लैंट में खड़ी होती थी. So there were four cars. No, there were two cars at one side. Others used to दूसरी जगह खड़ी करते थे. तो एक पिकअप थी जिसको ऐसे स्लैंट पे खड़ा करते थे. तो आई वाज लाइक वुड बी इन फर्स्ट क्लास. सो आई मेरे को ड्राइव मतलब मूवीज पिक्चर्स वगैरह देखते थे तो
I think we are missing him. Some internet issue. I don't know. It's on my side or on his side. Just a second. Kura Fati. Okay. Okay. Let me send him the request again. And in the meanwhile, if you want our speaker to answer any of your questions, feel free to drop your questions over here. Hi, Uttam. Hello, Morning Star. There's so many friends saying hi. Hi, Deepak. Hello, Sarthak. We are waiting for our speaker to join back. Hi.
it's this thing.
Yes.
Okay. Hello.
Hi. Hi.
Story there.
Maybe it's a bad connection. Yeah.
Hello. Your internet is good.
Mine or yours?
Hello.
Yes,
Mine is
yes, we
working
can hear
fine.
you now.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, sorry. I thought I lost you.
No, 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 you don't. So again, it's the
Now it's fine. Hi, Gurpreet. I hope
hello.
internet should work now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm. So what's your next question now?
I missed it. You have to say it again. I was there like till the time you were saying in the movies, like you were driving that car. You were in standard one, right?
I wanted to drive the car. So I went into that pickup which was there and उसको न्यूट्रल पे लेके आया और वो स्लैंट पे थी. So car started moving
Mm-hmm.
and it went to a momentum जहाँ पर जाके उसने अब मेरे को तो पता नहीं था ब्रेक क्या कहाँ ब्रेक मारनी है क्या हैंड ब्रेक was not put on. So
Mm-hmm.
it just straight went to the door और दरवाजा तोड़ के वो बाहर निकल गई घर का. और
Mm-hmm.
मैं ड्राइवर वाली जगह से निकला और सीधा जाके घर में कहीं छुप गया. किसी
Okay.
को एंड एवरीवन न्यू किसने किया है तो थोड़ी डांट बट इट्स ओके सो डन थिंग्स लाइक दिस.
Interesting. That's really interesting. From here only, I'll pick another question.
Mhm.
Okay. Um, any three mistakes that you want to pick from your life till now, and you just want to share them up.
I think there are no mistakes. Mistakes. I don't regret anything as of now.
Uh-huh.
Uh, so I don't regret. I know that these are experiences that have built me what I am today. तो ऐसा कुछ है नहीं but हाँ uh, I have learned the financial planning after facing मतलब मेरे साथ when I was in college तो मेरे साथ एक दो बार financial fraud हुआ था so financial fraud or I should say bad management of finance the personal
Mm-hmm.
finance so that thing so with that I learned how to manage the finances and all
Mm-hmm.
and again these are the experiences which are supposed to happen with you either
Mm-hmm.
someone elder will share with you जिनके साथ हुआ है घर में or
Mm-hmm.
it will happen with you and you will learn how to do it because I know a lot of people
Mm-hmm.
who had that similar experience and after that they uh, how to exactly manage that things. So I would again say that these are the these are the experiences that you will have,
Mm-hmm.
and then you grow after it. There's no
That's
guilt,
wonderful.
take mistake of things.
That's so nice. That's so wonderful. So one who I think who's not believing in mistakes won't even believe in the guilt factor.
Right.
That's good. So you are always on that progressive path.
Hmm.
That's so cool. Okay, so what is success for you?
Success for me is more about that I'm satisfied whatever I'm doing. I'm happy. I am not feeling the burden कि मेरे को अभी कल सुबह जाके ये करना है. There should be an passion. There should be an satisfaction whatever I am doing. And if I am happy what I am doing, I think that's success for me because earning money is one thing. Everyone needs it. It's a requirement for your daily thing and all. But again, you need to have that thing, that satisfaction, uh, that smile there, that I am whatever I'm doing is good. That's the
So
success.
happiness and satisfaction are on the top.
Correct.
Okay. So here, anyways, I have to end the live session. We are over 30 minutes. But you
Hmm.
know, I always have my questions there for you. And you never fail to answer them. Thank you so much for that. So, how I can say that this is for our viewers. So, that's my dear husband. So, that's the first talk that I had after our wedding. So,
Yeah.
yes, that's why we had no live session in the last week. And I'm shooting all those questions since then on him, and he's answering them without a fail. Thank you so much for giving PsychoTalks your time, and we are happy to have you. I'm happy to have you. Thank you.
Well, bye bye. It's
Bye.
is. Bye bye.
Bye. And to all the viewers, we'll be coming back next week with more interesting speakers जिन्होंने जिंदगी में कुछ तो उखाड़ा है. And if you feel you are one of it, ping us. We'll love to have you. Or if you want to recommend someone, feel free to share your recommendations as well. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Have a loving weekend. Enjoy. Bye.